Whether you're a hobbyist or you're a pro, here are the top 5 things that are going to make your life easier as a photographer on a budget. First up, a flash diffuser. So what exactly is a flash diffuser? Well, this is a flash diffuser. Flash diffusers are used to soften the harsh, concentrated light that bursts out of the flash. A flash diffuser is a simple light modifier that attaches to the upper part of an external flash unit or a built-in flash unit. So if you don't have an external flash, don't worry about it. You'll notice that when you take a photo, you'll get this rectangular harshness, or it'll just seem very bright on the subject's face that you're taking a picture of. What a diffuser does is it softens the blow of that intensity. It really makes a difference to have one of these. The light is a lot soft, it's a lot more flattering. Budget-wise, we're talking about $8 to $15 online. You cannot get much better than that, so just buy a flash diffuser. Okay, number 2. Tripods. If you're new to photography, they sell photo tripods and they sell video tripods. So you want to be getting a photography tripod. I know this might seem obvious, but what happens when it's been a long day and you're still taking the photos and your hand is not as stable? You know, you might think it is, but your photo comes out blurry. It is a sharper image. It comes out a lot sharper when you're able to rest it on something. So taking out that human element is going to give you an even sharper image. They sell pretty good tripods for like $70 online. If you can't pay for it now, I would suggest waiting until you save up the money that you can get a tripod that is at least $70. Okay, number 3, Fanny Pack. In all seriousness, I do not leave the house. I don't leave the house without a Fanny Pack if I'm going to shoot an event. If I'm going to just shoot anything, I don't leave the house without a Fanny Pack. And you might be thinking, that's crazy. I found when I was using a backpack that my creativity was limited because I was constantly going back to the backpack, or, you know, let's say you're even doing street photography, you're like constantly taking that backpack off, like trying to flip, then you're like, take the fanny packs are great. You can hold batteries, business cards in there, SD cards can go in there, everything could go in there. This one was only like maybe like $20 on Amazon. Reflectors. So what is a reflector? Well, essentially a reflector reflects light. It is a tool that helps photographers manipulate light by providing an additional surface for the light to bounce off of. So reflectors don't just create light, they redirect it from existing light source. And if you have an extra hand on set, or you're able to bring an extra person, you know, that's great. You can also just rest it on something. You can put a reflector on a stand. So, you know, you can really just experiment around with it. These things are great. See, these things are awesome. And I would suggest purchasing one because they're like only $15. Okay. So, let's see, and then don't leave it out by itself because it could pop up and fly and hit you in the face, which happened to me actually the other day. Last but not least, you. One thing that is going to make your life much easier and be confident in the photos that you're taking and decrease your stress level is building your confidence. Art is subjective. Just because I like a piece of art doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna like that piece of art. So, you know, do things that is going to build your confidence, like showing your photos to people. When I started working as a photographer, I was always nervous to show people my photos while I was on a job. Show the subject their picture. and see how they react. If you liked this video, please subscribe. If you hated it, roast me in the comments and tell me why you can't stand me.